Namaste YouTube, welcome to CAFE ENOMA and welcome to our reaction to Belle and Sebastian. And the song that we are going to react to is If You're Feeling Sinister. This is our first time single take honest reaction, unscripted and spontaneous.
This is a request of our patron Jeffrey. To learn more about Kirti and me, you can check out our Patreon page. The link is in the description box of every video on this channel. Belle and Sebastian, if you're feeling sinister.
Anthony walked to his death because he thought he'd never feel this way again. If he goes back to the house, then things would go from bad to worse. What could he do? He wants to remember things exactly as he left them on that funny day. And if there is something else beyond, he isn't scared because it's bound to be less boring than today. Bound to be less boring than tomorrow. Hillary went to her death because she couldn't think of anything to say. Everybody thought that she was boring, so they never listened anyway. Nobody was really saying anything of interest. She fell asleep. She was into S&M and Bible studies, not everyone's cup of tea, she would admit to me. A cup of tea she would admit to no one. A cup of tea she would admit to me. A cup of tea she would admit to no one. Hillary went to the Catholic Church because she wanted information. The vicar or whatever took her to one side and gave her confirmation. Saint Teresa's calling her, the church up on the hill is looking lovely. But it didn't interest, the only thing she wants to know is how and why and when and where to go. How and why and when and where to follow. How and why and when and where to go. How and why and when and where to follow. But if you are feeling sinister, go up and see a minister. He'll try in vain to take away the pain of being a hopeless unbeliever. La 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 la. When she got back, her spirituality was thrown into confusion. So she got a special deal on renting from the manic rediffusion. Look at me, I'm on TV, it makes up for the shortcomings of being poor. Now I'm in a million pieces picked up for deliberation by the people listening at home. By the people watching on the telly, by the people listening at home. by the people watching on the telly. But if you are feeling sinister, go off and see a minister. He'll try in vain to take away the pain of being a hopeless unbeliever. La 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 la. La 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 la. But if you are feeling sinister, go off and see a minister. The chances are you'll probably feel better if you stay in place with yourself.
Oh, the end makes it a bit confusing. Anyway, very thought-provoking and deep. Talk about all the people, especially young people who feel, things aren't working out for them. People are isolating them, staying away from them, possibly suffering from low self-esteem as a result of it, having suicidal tendencies because of it. And a lot of talk of priests and ministers in here. Minister as in the church minister, I'm assuming. But at the end is saying that instead of going to the minister or priest, it's better to sit at home and play with yourself. So I'm assuming they're trying to suggest that don't go to them, don't trust them, because they are kind of evil and sinister too. Maybe he's trying to say that, but maybe they will, take advantage of the situation rather than help you. So maybe I've got it wrong, but I enjoyed it. It's kind of totally different from Belle and Sebastian, from what we have heard so far. In fact, I wouldn't even believe it was them if I had not had the name. The way the guitar went from beginning to end and all, it was kind of unlike them all the way. What are your thoughts?
I enjoy the music, and especially the way it goes like in motion, like a train. It started. Dun, 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 and then it continued, and then the acoustic guitar also joined in at some point of time. In the beginning there was piano also playing when the intro was going on, when it was building up. What I firmly believe is, and I don't think most people go like this when it comes to religion and when they are actually religious. All the people who are religious and who follow their religion, they are devout religious people, whichever faith they may follow. They think the children should be taught about religion, about spirituality right in the beginning, so that you instill all those values right in the beginning in their life. Most people, the confirmation is done in Christianity, I think by the age of 14 or something. I'm not sure. That's how it goes. And I don't know about other religions, what is their age and when it happens. But the tricky part is that when you force children at such a young age, when they can't even understand what their individuality is, when they don't understand what their identity is, when they don't even know how much of a boy or a girl they are, being from different genders, you cannot force something else as well, and which is not actually validated all the time socially. There are so many perceptions, there are so many stories, there are so many contradictory things that they are told along the way by other people, other religions, other faiths, other atheist people and things like that. It's very confusing for them to understand what is happening here. So instead of trying that forced attempt of doing things so early, you have to let them grow up first, educate them, instill habits in them which are good and positive, which is taught in the religion, but not force them to understand what religion is. That should come by the age of 30 or 30 plus. Spirituality should be understood when you are able to understand yourself and you have fully understood yourself. And that's the problem what he's talking about here.
The first part of the song starts with a boy, but then the rest of the song is all about this girl, Hillary.
Yeah.
So I wonder why so much emphasis on Hillary's story rather than the boy. It started with the boy who
the boy was
didn't want to
left
go back
behind.
home and things like that. Yeah. Anyway, interesting song. Yeah, that's about it for this one. Check out our Patreon page to learn more about us. Link below.